Hey man, what it do YouTube? It's your boy back again with an in video, man. We on another reaction. All City Live. They got the hopefully I don't know what this video is about, but y'all see Demigod Bill's coming back. You know what I'm saying? I think he about to talk on what he want to see in the 2K25 builder. I already let y'all know I want superstars. I want I create me a real LeBron James, not no phony ass LeBron James. Real LeBron James build, real Ant. Created the real, like the real easiest build to create in the game since like what, since 19. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to create a real Jordan, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Clyde Drexler, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. I can name Giannis, Wilt, Kareem. I already said Jordan, D Wade, Ray Allen, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, KD, who else? Rudy Gobert, Cat, and Jokic, Trey, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight into this. Shout out to All City Live.
The potential to create a LeBron James type of build that could do damn near everything. It looks like you guys might be able to do that. 2K25. Let's get into the details. Y'all be sure to drop.
And y'all gonna see my build, how I want my build to react next, like in a couple of days. Or it's gonna be right after here.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm All City. Appreciate you guys tuning in. There's been a ton of speculation circulating online about the 2K25 player builder. One thing I could say for certain about 2K is that they always revisit some older mechanics that they once had in previous versions of 2K. Folks very closely tied to 2K and the development team are speculating that 2K25 might be the year that you guys will actually be able to create the closest thing to a LeBron James build, a build that could do damn near everything on the court. The only catch is it seems like you guys will have to really grind to make that happen. The concept idea is basically you create your build. Let's say if we're thinking about pie charts, you create something like a finishing and playmaking build. But if you want to increase your shooting attributes or your defensive attributes, you would have to complete goals and assignments to increase those attributes. A system that's very similar to what we had in 2K24 in regards to the badge grind and how badges increase or decrease based on your play style and how many times you activate these badges. The concept theory here is you get out on the court, and if you want to increase your dribbling, you'd have to perform a ton of dribble moves or complete certain goals or assignments.
It's kind of like the badges in 2K16 or 17, you know what I'm saying? Or really like 19 at the end. Because in 19, if you want a certain badge, you have to do this shit certain over and over again. Really, 15, 16, 17, you really have to do this shit. So your ass was in micro a whole bunch. If they do it like that, the gameplay gonna have to be fire. Like I said, I don't got no problem with overpowered builds. It's the gameplay. That gameplay dookie. If I'm getting pushed out the way by a 6'3" and I'm 6'9", bro, it's gonna be a problem.
Same goes for shooting. You're gonna have to knock down a bunch of shots, and it might prove to be difficult if you start your build with super low shooting attributes.
I'm actually fine with that idea.
Truly committed to 2K25, you might become the one of few or the one of many demigods out there. I'm guessing this is all gonna be determined by the investment that each individual one of you players out there are willing to grind and achieve that demigod type of status.
I'm fine with that.
Sounds good in theory, but throughout the years, there's been plenty of 2Ks where we had demigods. But the main problem is that it was always way too easy to create a demigod type of build. What folks are proposing now is that grind to get to that level and that status of demigod. In my opinion, in order for it to be successful, it'll have to be a serious grind, something similar to like a legend type of grind. The last thing we want is everyone on the court being the 6'8" demigod builds in 2K21. That build was yamming, that build was shooting, dribbling, played interior defense and perimeter defense. I think it'd be fun for us to get to that point, but that grind would have to be so serious that you're separated from the bunch. So when you see, let's say like a LeBron sized type of player performing moves that only a small guard type of player would normally be able to do, we should know that that man really put in the work to get to that point. Now, I personally have mixed feelings about this whole concept, solely because I don't believe 2K will get it right. In theory, initially, some animations might be locked for your player, but you have the opportunity to grind to get the animations you want. But if 2K fails to deliver, we're gonna see a bunch of players glitching the animations onto their build way earlier.
I don't even want that, bro. Just have certain height. Do like I did last year. Certain height. No, they was glitching jump shots on these. Damn. It's good jump shots. But don't even do that, man. Just do it to the attributes. Let me grind for attributes. So if I get my player, say if I get all my stacks upgraded and I can push even further to get some more stats upgraded, Let me do that, bro. But unlocking animations, that's a little bit too far because it's gonna be something in the game. Oh yeah, this is how you unlock all your animations fast. Oh hell no.
They should have been able to get them. This could prove to be fun for a lot of players who really want to get out there and do everything off rip, or it could prove to be detrimental to those players who really want to have more of a simulated experience. Now, personally, I really like the 2K24 builder. But this whole concept theory that I explained to you guys, is this something you want to see in 2K25? Share your thoughts in the comments section. The main issue I see about this concept idea for the player builder is that it has a lot of pitfalls. Knowing 2K, we probably have to wait a few years before they flush them out. And then us players end up in a constant cycle when that whole system of flushing out all the flaws collapses and they end up trying something new. Or 2K bringing back one of their old mechanics and present them to you guys as something new. This whole idea about a new player builder and a new way to grind toward like a demigod status that was presented by Uncle Demi. A lot of you guys know that Uncle Demi is closely tied to the 2K devs. From what I understand, he's the leader of the Next Makers. Uncle Demi, he shares some details about this concept idea. I'll have the link to the full video in the description below. But for now, let's load up that clip.
What I always felt that could have been built off of the 2021 pie charts was the ability to allow your player to continue to get better. Continue to get better in the aspect of whatever you want to surpass as far as attributes you can do. And I'm not trying to be too confusing. What I'm saying is that let's say for instance you had like the red yellow pie chart, and we all knew the red yellow pie chart, you're limited in finishing and you're limited in shooting, okay? But if you, the way I'm thinking it should be with the templates that I was talking about, is that you could grind to be able to get their finishing, you could grind to be able to get your shooting, and you can still grind to be able to get your playmaking and your defense to whatever levels you want it to be as far as capping out. If it was like 99 was the highest you could go, okay? So even though you had a template build, you could continue to grind by doing certain type of achievements or your certain types of play style, which 2K24 kind of flirted with that by your badges. Based upon your play style, your badges would be able to get up to Hall of Fame. If you wasn't utilizing a certain badge, it could drop down to bronze. And of course, you know, they had all these other type of achievements and things you could do. I thought that was a good idea, but you could really build on it more by having the ultimate goal of your player being able to be, for once in the park, like a full-fledged LeBron James.
Allowing all players to get better, I think that's a great idea. What's entailed in getting better?
2K not gonna do it right though, bro.
Well, we hit a roadblock. I'm definitely curious as to what you guys think. What should that entail? What do you think a player has to do to get better and get to those animations that they want? Get to those particular shooting attributes they may want on a finishing build? I'm telling y'all, it has to be a tough grind. Otherwise, 2K25 just finna be the wild, wild west. Now, 2K, they pour a ton of money into marketing. In fact, it's their #1 line item expense. Marketing is the thing that 2K spends the most money on. But 2K, they don't just want to sell you the game. They make the game free at Christmas. And with each passing year, it stays free for a lot longer time. So I don't believe 2K's priority focus is based in selling you guys the base unit, but more so, they seem focused on getting you guys on the game, staying on the game, and getting you locked into those in-game transactions. It's what the whole system is about. There's a reason why you're always at a loss going into any game mode. The house always wins. You guys will always be at a VC deficit, considering you guys want to play at a decent and competitive level. There's plenty of players out there who go no money spent, don't even consider the idea of buying a VC.
Yo, no, my first build, buying that shit.
The entirety of the annual cycle is where 2K has been struggling. Making the game free keeps the player base high because it's like a revolving door of new players coming in and out. And I'm almost certain that 2K wants to bring it back to what it once was, where players stood on the entire year. A grind like Uncle Demi proposed is something that'll definitely keep players on the game, knowing they have the opportunity and can eventually reach demigod status with this one particular build that they've been grinding all year. As long as the incentive for that grind matches through gameplay, like when you get on the game, you're noticeably different than everybody else. If it's 2K's goal to keep players on the game, that'll be a W for them, and it'll probably prove to be a W for us. And I know a lot of you guys don't even like 2K even considering the idea of allowing demigod builds into the game. But I can tell you from my...
As long as it ain't no 2K15 demigod shit where niggas are 7-2, 7-3 dribbling, having every animation, I'm cool. I'm God. If the game's got to play where take the bars out. Really don't care for the bars, you know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you run out of bars, you can still shoot a little bit. It's a little harder, but not really. But yeah, the gameplay is gonna what's matters more about the builder. The builder is like walking through the door. You know what I'm saying? So like for my career, you walk through the door, boom, look around. That's playing the game. That's looking around. You be like, do I really want to play this shit? Hell no.
Experience so
That's
far.
like it's like getting into a club. If some of y'all old enough, get in a club, bro. If you gotta pay, that's paying for the game. Pay for drinks. That's your VC.
All these years playing since the very first 2K released on Dreamcast, it seems like 2K is most popular and most fun when they lean more towards the arcade type of play style.
That's what we want. We want that fast pacedness. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my players slow as hell. If you run 6.9, you get like a high top 80 speed. I think 6.6 is you can get like an 86 out of 6.6. 6.7 you can get an 86. I think with a 6.6 you could probably pop up to a 90. I think, I don't know, but yeah, it's just slow. Like the game feels slow. They speed up the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what 22. It was a fast game, and I like that game. You know what I'm saying? That was like kind of it wasn't that good, but it was fast enough, so it was fun as hell. So yeah, they do that, make the game fast, arcadey. The simulation, it's alright at certain points, but then sometimes they get a little stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because they say this is the best, this is the most realistic 2K we ever played. No, it's not, bro. No, if you 6'8" and is a 6'3" bumping you, no, you're not getting scooped to the layup. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't so realistic. Demigods, they're far from realistic. I'm always curious to hear your thoughts about all of this. Sound off in the comment section below. Drop a like.
I wouldn't even say demigods. What I'll say is I really won't have a weakness, but I'll still be excellent at something. Like Curry can get to the rack and shoot the ball good, but his defense is subpar. Like he can stop you on some plays, but he can't really stop you all the time. You know what I'm saying? So like LeBron, you know, he can't shoot like that for real. You know what I'm saying? He can't shoot like that, but he still can make some threes. You know what I'm saying? But his max is passing the ball. He's like, he can't really dribble like that, but he can still use his weight to get past you. He got a little bag, you know what I'm saying? He got like a man purse or something. But his blocking, his perimeter defense like that a little bit. Sometimes he might get blue ball because he old as hell now. But his blocking, sometimes his rebounding, if he in the paint, he can get a rebound. Finishing, that's his main key. And then shooting middies is probably his main key too. So I want to build to where like I'm not overpowered in every aspect, but in little points, you can tell me I'm a different breed in like finishing. So I can dunk the ball hella good, but I can still shoot consistently just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not getting every rebound. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm not getting every steal. Shit like that, bro. I want a real NBA player, bro.
On your way out, I'll catch you guys on the next video.
Yeah, but that's what I think, man. That's how I want to play it, bro. I want like a NBA type of player. Like you look at your player, then you look at LeBron, you look at Curry, you look at KD. These niggas that get in there and they do everything, bro. Like I want a real NBA game. Like I want to be a superstar like 16, 17, 19, 22. Because your player felt real good, like real good. And that's what I want, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm out of here. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace, man. All right, I actually want to add something in. I want to add something in to help that builder to get a good mindset of what I'm thinking of. So when it comes to the 25 builder, this right here, 2K16. You know what I'm saying? 2K17 got the same thing, it just look different. 2K15 definitely the same thing. 2K15, 2K16, basically the same game, different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Change some shit. So with the builder, that's how I want it. You know what I'm saying? The reason our builds felt better back then than what they do now, because as you see, you got jump shooter, inside scorer, elite athlete. I said elite athlete, playmaker, rebounder, defender. What that is. So look, this is 9 things I'm upgrading just by touching this one. So if you go to let me see, 2K24, you know what I'm saying, builder. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to an image. Let me go to the image. So now look at this. So we went from, damn, this shit blurry as shit. Come on, man. All right, so look, we went from this standing dunk. You see how standing dunk, driving layup, that's really inside scoring. So look, you see that? See all this? You see, we only upgrading as a whole 1, 2, you know what I'm saying, 5, you know what I'm saying, 8. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 22 upgrades, right? or 22 things to upgrade. Now look at this. This is 9 alone, right? This is 9 alone, and it's like it's more in jump shooting. So hold on. Damn, I missed it. Let me show you. No. So what why our players feel better back then? So like if you had a 70 overall, it's because you had more stuff upgraded. As y'all see with the athlete, you had 9 things upgraded. So now look, jump shooter, you got free throws, standing shot 3, moving shot 3, standing, moving, mid range, close shot, moving close shot. You had more shit to upgrade. You know what I'm saying? That's what. You know what I'm saying? You got green shit, seven things to upgrade. Let's go to inside scoring. Look at that. Driving layup, standing layup, post fadeaway, post hook, post control. So if you want to upgrade post control, you go to this right here. Then you go to rebounding and defender. You know what I'm saying? And then you got what? Athlete. I showed you everything athlete with the driving, dunk, stamina, and shit like that. I want it like this. You know what I'm saying? Because we upgrading more stuff. We already passed 21. Like we already passed 21. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the playmaker, that's the dribbling, all that. With playmaker, rebounder, you know, inside. And let's say defensive, offensive, you know what I'm saying? Is that the last one he showed? Because I just had this idea. That is probably the last one he showed. But that's how I want it, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's just the best way. Every player was good, you know what I'm saying? So if I had an inside, an outside, or a balance, they can all shoot, you know what I'm saying? But it's the player. The player recommends if you shoot them, you know what I'm saying? That's how I want it, you know what I'm saying? Right? Everybody was overpowered in this game, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can shoot. Everybody can play defense. Not everybody can jump. It depends on how you upgraded your player, but most people went with the maxed out shooter. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I want it, just because it feels way better. My player feel way better in 16 and 17. You know what I'm saying? I just feel way better. That's a thought. But I'm really out of here now. Peace, man.